We did a trip to build an orphanage, build different orphanages, and I was in your country and I fell in love with the people. It's like God did a heart transplant on my heart, and when most people could turn their back, I could not. I wanted to be here in Liberia to help the people the best way that I could. So Mission Builders International is what we do is we teach, we train Liberians with what we know, we bring the proper tools in for Liberians to do quality work. So hopefully you can see that in this hotel, and they're doing a fantastic job. We teach no blame, no shame, no sad, no mad. We teach them how to choose with the proper choose muscle. I think you'll notice on our job site, no yelling, no screaming ever is allowed, because that's a choice that they make in Mission Builders International. And they love the new stuff that they're learning and what they have achieved in building this hotel.
Now, you're telling me Liberians are the one constructing this hotel?
Every bit of it. All I've done and my team is teach. We teach framing, we teach concrete, we teach ceilings, we teach plumbing, electricity, the whole thing. But I think what we had to teach the Liberians just to put the proper tools in their hands, just with proper training, and to allow them to be proud of what they have accomplished they did it with their own hands. Very, very proud of every single Liberian that's worked here.
Approximately how much is going to cost you with this investment?
We have had a lot of donated money. We've been real blessed. A lot of people have. I've donated a lot. I have a very successful company in America. It's done really well. I think it's done well because of the work that I've done here in Liberia. I think God is just really honoring my company in the United States. I've been able to put a lot of money in. We've had one investor, two investors. So we don't have a lot of money to pay off in loans on here, but we've had a lot of help. Like, for instance, we've had probably $250,000 of carpet just given to us from Hilton Hotel in the United States of America, which is nice. That just got here a couple of days ago, I'm sorry. So we've just gotten a lot of help. There's a lot of people in America that want to help if we can get connected with the right people.
Okay, how many rooms entirely this hotel will contain?
We have 72 rooms, and then we have a 1,800 square foot family suite. We have a 1,900 square foot presidential suite, and we have 3 800 square foot executive suites in our hotel. So approximately real close to 85 rooms in our hotel.
How many jobs you will be creating for Liberians at the end of the day?
In Mission Builders International, this was our starting project. And everybody knows a starting project is hard because you have to raise the money, you have to raise the funds. We weren't able to get loans on here, so we borrowed individual monies from individual people. So what we really hope and desire is for this first project, it'll probably take anywhere from 120 to 150 employees to run this hotel. But that isn't our biggest reason for being in Liberia. Our reason is for training, creating jobs, creating an economy, and giving Liberians what we feel will help them the best.
Do you have worry for the people of Liberia as you make this huge investment here? What do you say to Liberians as you go about with such a huge investment in our country?
You know, for us, I believe in God a lot, and it's been a huge faith walk for us because we've dumped almost everything that we have from our company and 2 other investors in this. But we always have believed God, and God has really just honored us, helped the Liberian people. And, you know, I think for the real purpose, when I die someday, I just hope God walks up and says, "Well done, good and faithful servant." That's it.
Okay. I'm told you got additional hotels you want to construct in this country.
Not yet. We hope to construct 4 more on this piece of property. We also hope to do lots and lots of construction work. We hope to construct houses, finishing one a day, starting one a day, finishing one a day. That's a 35-day process. We hope to bring manufacturing of garage doors into this country, which will be big. We have so many plans for Liberia. We're trying to get leaders. We're trying to get many people. My philosophy is what I believe is what every country needs is just good businessmen that can come in and help the country. And if there was 8 or 10 businessmen, as myself, I think we could change Liberia and put one in each county. And I do believe it would change it, because most every country, what people lack is jobs, opportunity for growth, their own home. You have to have jobs and income. So that's what we hope to bring here.
In terms of the land acquisition, how many acres of land are you?
We have 42 acres of land here. On this piece of property, if we can do well, we hope to build 4 more hotels. We wanted to even possibly, I can tell vision, this is only vision, there's nothing in the plans yet. We wanted to possibly bring a monorail system from here into the international airport to allow passengers to come right into the hotel. So we just kind of want to make this a fun. We have plans to build a shopping mall right over in the corner of our property here. And nothing put on paper yet. Our goal first is to finish this hotel. We should be finished hopefully February, March is our opening day.
Which year?
2020.
2020.
Yeah, I just want to say I love Liberian people. I'm thankful, although it's an awful long plane ride, but I'm thankful that God put me in this country to serve these people. They're the most beautiful people that I've ever had the experience to know. And a lot of people come up and say, how do you make this happen, or how is it possible? And I'm just excited every day to work with these great people. So I thank you for allowing me to be in your country and to serve in this capacity to the Liberian people.
I'm part of Mission Builders International. I think 10 years ago, God brought these men in our country to help change our country. And we kind of been working together, partnering with them. Like you can see, this is a vision, that is going to affect not only this nation, but it's going to be a blessing to the rest of Africa. So we look forward to this. I'm the in-country coordinator for Mission Builder. I serve between both the government and Mission Builder. So we've been working for like 10, 11 years now, and believing God that this is actually paying off.
This investment is very huge for Liberia. What do you make of it?
What we all envisage for our country is to raise our country from the level of what we see. Some of us have traveled a lot, and we see too many things around the world. So when Mission Builder talked about coming to, I've been in California, I've been there, I saw some of the establishment, what they do there, and bringing the kind of thing back to our country is something that is mind-blowing. Like you see, you've went through the guided tour of this place, and this is going to help our country. It's going to boost, the different the tourism industry of our country. It's something that we all look forward to. So this is huge.
What do you say to your government and people of Liberia?
I want to say to our president and to our people, Liberia is about to pick up. Despite all the different things that have been happening and people have been talking and complaining, we need to be hopeful. We need to be hopeful. God loves this country, and even in the midst of the perplexity, God is still raising men. God is still bringing people who believe in our country and want to help us. Just before I kind of close, I also like to talk about 2 other guys who God has used in this country. They came from nowhere, and God has raised them as an extraordinary figure. These guys literally built this place. This is the superintendent for this place. They actually built the place. The 2 guys you see. So I know you're going to talk to them, but I want to thank God for Liberia, and I believe this nation has all it takes to be where other growing nation, emerging nation, like our country, can be. So we just need to support it, give it all the blessing, give it all our believers in, and this nation is going to rise.
I was fortunate to have been picked up through recommendation from Reverend Saint Mablo when the missionary came to Liberia, and they were having a kind of a conference. So the day after the conference, he made this appointment, asking me to go over at Reverend Ananias home, along with 2 brethren from the church, wherein when we arrived, we met Mr. Vanikene, already on ground and were executing duty. And a very nice day, we all put our hands, minds, and effort together, wherein I was given a position as a supervisor And from that moment to this moment, I learned a lot from my boss, which of course is a big brother, and he keep trusting me and trusting us as Liberians. We renovated orphanages, school, churches, and even went as far as renovating one of Reverend Ananias' old home or his present home. And for every time he make his mission trip, he will give us the insurance that we have a bigger project to take. And the picture of the bigger project was never seen until when the plane came from the US. And we saw this kind of investment. We were wondering as to where the wisdom will come from to do such a job. Because less fortunate Liberians at the time, we had no opportunity. We were just living by faith and hope. Until he told us, he said, you guys can make it because with God all things are possible. Not having a constructional background or knowledge or career, I'm from the agriculture sector, but he just guided us in the process, trusted us with every responsibility according to our ability, and today we were able to come this far by faith. It was tough. Actually, it was tough.
I know.
There were a lot of delay. There were a lot of setback. Ebola affected the process, and a lot of challenges from us and very Liberians that are benefiting from this project. But it pays to be steadfast in life because a winner cannot quit, and under the quitter, the quitter don't win. So, with a lot of encouragement, he keeps telling us, we're almost there. And sometimes we see we are not going there, but with God, today we are here.
You see your effort come to pass now.
Yes.
You said what's your name again?
Emmanuel B. Bartlett Jr., and this is dream into reality.
Okay. Thank you. You said what's your name again?
Well, my name is Fanny Kane, and I work with Mission Bela International.
Okay, how long now?
From the year 2005 also.
Okay.
From Morovia. We all met and we began work with NBI Mission Bela International, and there's a lot of training that we have honorable with NBI that I'm so happy that I have that opportunity, and others have that opportunity also in Mangabi. We work with them from Morovia, from the Ezekubaru, and with Reverend Anazo and our dad, Reverend Samuel. We left, we went to Coca-Cola factory, Morrissey Farm, we worked there, and for Eastern, when you come by...
What does this mean for your country, Liberia?
Oh, it means a lot. It means that we blessed, and we will be blessed more and more and ever, forever, so that our country will be built. People will say, yeah, this is Liberia. Because what? They are here to make sure that we do a better job for our life, so that we can live a better life.
You got a message for fellow Liberians?
A lot.
Okay, what do you say to them?
Well, I would say this, that first of all, the wonderful from God, and let us be good, and let us be super because what? He told us one thing, said there's no shame, no blame, no mad. Talk to your fellow man as yourself, don't yell at them, don't be mad with them. If the guy is working on you, walk to him and say, look, if he does want to say, my brother, please don't do this next time, but don't yell at him. So that training there is part of all. I want for our fellow Liberians to be like us, that will keep SAR from us and will be happy all of the time in time of job.
Royal Ambassador International Hotel, Marcus here, you want to say something?
Yeah, I think something just went through my mind. And this is one of the greatest proud that Liberian can boast of in the spirit of God. This hotel was built without equipment. Everything you see here was done by hands of the Liberian people. And never were any other national involved besides the supervision of our bosses, which of course we do it through the WhatsApp. We send photo, we send video, we communicate, we show them, they tell us whatever they want us to do. And because of that, every time they come, from the earlier stage, there was mistake. And they taught us the format, the pattern to follow. And from that training, today, we're able to put a smile on their face. Everything you see here was done by hands of the Liberian people. And never were any other national involved besides the supervision of our bosses, which of course we do it through the WhatsApp. We send photo, we send video, we communicate, we show them, they tell us whatever they want us to do. And because of that, every time they come, from the earlier stage, there was mistake. And they taught us the format, the pattern to follow. And from that training, today, we're able to put a smile on their face.
A lot of training that we have honorable with NBI that I'm so happy that I have that opportunity, and others have that opportunity also in Mangabi. We work with them from Morovia, from the Ezekubaru, and with Rabbi Anazo and our dad, Rabbi Samuel. We left, we went to Coca-Cola factory, Morrissey Farm, we worked there, and for Easter when he come by.
What does this mean for your country, Liberia?
Oh, it means a lot. It means that we blessed and we will be blessed more and more and ever forever, so that our country will be built. People will say, yeah, this is Liberia. Because what? They are here to make sure that we do a better job for our life, so that we can live a better life.
You got a message for fellow Liberians?
A lot.
Okay, what do you say to them?
Well, I would say this, that first of all, the wonderful from God, and let us be good, and let us be super, because what? He told us one thing, said there's no shame, no blame, no mad. Talk to your fellow man as yourself. Don't yell at them. Don't be mad with them. If the guy is working on you, walk to him and say, look, if you just want to say, my brother, please don't do this next time, but don't yell at him. So that training there is part of all. I want for our fellow Liberians to be like us, that will keep SAR from us and will be happy all of the time in time of job.
This is my second time here, and I fell in love the first time I came. The women here treat me like I'm their family, and I just so fell in love with everybody, and it's just been such a blessing to actually be here and feel like family. That was big to me.
You're making some huge investment in Liberia. How do you feel with such investment for Africa? My country, Liberia, this investment.
Okay, I think it's going to be a great opportunity for everything to grow, because as it comes and as the hotel opens and as people come, the proceeds that come from that get to build up Liberia.